Hey y'all, welcome back. So today I figured I would do a mini homeschool haul. So unlike my planning videos where you just see my hands, homeschooling is a little bit more personable. So I figured I'd start with my face first so you can see. So hi, I'm Stephanie. Welcome officially to the channel. The channel is mostly planner stuff because that's what I love to do, and then I also love homeschooling, so I'll throw in little bits and pieces of homeschooling for my homeschool crew. But today, like I said, I thought I'd do a mini haul, so a little bit about my background in homeschooling. There's so many homeschool gurus out there today. Y'all don't even need another one, but I just wanted to hop on and show you some of the tips and tricks of what I've learned. We're going into our 6th year. I have 7th grader and a 4th grader for those who need grades. But I pulled my daughter out in 2nd grade, so she did go to kinder and 1st grade in a brick and mortar school. And my son, 4th grader, has never touched a brick and mortar, so he doesn't even know what school's like. But I figured the 7th grade year is one of those hardest years. This is where a lot of parents kind of say, you know what, I'm throwing in the towel. So for that reason, I wanted to come on here and share kind of what what I'm doing, kind of some tips and tricks of the trade, which places you can find good deals at, to complement, because let it be known, homeschooling, you can homeschool for free, but if you want to homeschool the way you want, it's going to cost you some money. So, and by all means, not deep pockets, and then this haul didn't come from one day worth of shopping. This has been over the course of the time while I accumulate, when things go on sale, things like that. So if that's something that might be of interest to you, please stay tuned, and I'll give you all the things that I got. I'll try to link all the places where I got it from, or at least put it in the description, so if you're interested in any of that, you'll have easy access to it. And then as we progress, I will probably do a different video for what we're going to do for 7th grade, and then what we're going to do for 4th grade. So if that's something you are interested in, please stay tuned. All right, so y'all, I know the background in my space right now is a mess because we just moved, but life goes on. So I'm gonna start with the basics. So I found these 2 clear clipboards on Amazon, and I guess I'll link her channel below, but one of the people I saw, she actually uses the clear clipboard, and she makes like their schedule, and she puts it behind it and kind of tapes it. So I was like, ooh, that's neat. So they can actually have their schedule with them at all times. So that's the first basic that I got. As a planner, y'all know I gotta throw in some pens. So I got these Inkjoy pens. My daughter's been asking about mechanical pencils, so I got these also. Pretty much everything here is Amazon. Got these Expo dry erase markers, Amazon, when they were on sale. These pens, Amazon. I'm getting more pens because we're doing IEW this year, and IEW wants the kids literally to write in pen because they want to acknowledge that it's okay to make mistakes, right? So that's why I got all the pens. And then the color code pens, she can get a set, I can get a set, and she can write in any color that she wants. And then I color code my kids. So my son is green and my daughter's blue. So got that. Always need glue, right? Got that. These I thought were cool. This is a timer. So my son likes time, and he always has to be on time. So I figured if he has something cool to kind of roll or put it on that time, it'll be more fun to do work, right? So my daughter is doing Oak Meadow history, 7th grade, which is world history, and they have like a little packet that you can buy alongside of it, but I didn't want to do that. So I literally went through and kind of bought more cost efficient on what she's gonna need. So again, she's an artist. So they just needed 12 matte pencils, whatever. But I got the 72 piece because she is an artist, like I said. So the Oak Meadow history also called for watercolor paper. So I got this off of Amazon. She's gonna love this just because, to just draw in regardless. So I'm really excited to dive into the Oak Meadow. I didn't want to get the whole Oak Meadow. You know, Oak Meadow actually is like a cookie cutter, you know, it's an all-in-one curriculum, but I didn't want to do that because I don't know if she'll like it or not, but I know she likes to draw. So they asked for this ink, also for calligraphy brushes or pen set, this bamboo stick for paint, I guess. I kind of did a sneak peek. It looks like she's going to be doing like writing when they first started writing. This is a compass set. I got this from Amazon as well. Let's see. Open it with you guys if I can. I should have got some scissors. I'm going to destroy the box because we're not going to use the box anyways, right? So there we go. So it's a nice little compass and ruler set that she will be using. Got these Black History flashcards. I got that for mine because again, you never know what you're gonna get with history. So I wanted to include some history about us. So we can actually, my thing is, we can actually incorporate our history when we're talking about it. If they don't mention it, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna pause and see what our heritage, our ancestors were doing during that time. So that's why I got this cards for that. And then I got this timeline twist game just for fun, so we can play timeline. I love history. I didn't love history when I was a kid, but as an adult and you get to learn the real history, it's really cool. So then I'm gonna transition real quick to, I got this history timeline notebook. So I am a tab person so I actually went through and tabbed, this is from School Nest, tabbed each section. So she has her history, prehistory, ancient time, Middle Ages, early modern, and modern times. So as we learn about history through Oak Meadow, we're gonna write it down. I'll let you see what it looks like. So it literally, we'll find what time in history it was, and we'll write it through there, and then we'll always get to keep this moving forward in our middle school journey. So I love that. Let's see. So while we're on School Nest, I went ahead and got 7th grade. Again, my daughter's blue, my son is green. So 4th grade. All right, so one of the tips that I'm gonna drop right now, I know y'all have heard of her, from the Walduck Way, right? So go on her website and she gives you the 7th grade skills checklist. So it's basically the highlights of what your kid should be learning. And then that way you can incorporate it in your style and go from there. So I got one it actually comes with all the grades. So I printed out the 7th grade and obviously 4th grade. So it kind of gives us a heads up on what we're gonna do. So these notebooks are cool. I got this for them last year. It has basic lined paper, then the back has your dot grid. So, and that's basically what it is. As we progress through the times, I will tab it. I will put half for handwriting practice. I'll put half for, not half, but I'll quarter it out. Half for math notes, and then whatever we're studying, where they need notes, it'll be in there. All right, so 7th grade is the year for planning. So my daughter's gonna learn how to write her things in a planner. So my goal is to have everything written out in my planner, and then she can just get her planner like on Saturday, Sunday, and we'll sit down together, and then she'll take my planner, and then because she's heavy into church, the youth group, so we have lads to leaders, so she'll be putting what she has personal in her monthly, but then throughout the week, I like this one because you can scan right here. I haven't scanned it yet, but it says monthly maker's moment. Go to a local art museum, right? Feeling inspired, learn how to jumpstart your creativity here. Doodle notes. I'm a doodler, but so she can have fun with her planner. And then the weekly part, she literally will get my planner and write what she needs to do for the day. So that way she can get a jump start on her week and do what she needs to do. So that's the goal. So we will, of course, she doesn't know how to plan, right? So how else do they learn? We have to teach them. So I'm going to teach her how to write in her planner and how to plan out her day and go from there. Got this Webster's Thesaurus for both kids. I don't know about y'all, but I have a girl, a preteen, y'all. When I say, if y'all, I don't know if y'all saw, what is the Disney movie? I can't think of it, but I'll think of it in a minute. But anyways, the one with joy, sadness, they have a sequel. And when I tell y'all, we watched like a long clip of the sequel, I was dying laughing because everything that the little girl's going through, that's what we're going through. So if you have a preteen, you probably know what I'm talking about. And if it's a girl, whew, I will pray for you because we're going through it too. But all this is basically self-esteem. So I got this book from Amazon, Just As You Are, A Teen's Guide to Self-Acceptance and Lasting Self-Esteem. So she's gonna read this on her own. We'll probably read it together because there'll be some things in here. Life skills for kids. I actually am going to do a course on money and finance and life skills. So those would be her electives, right? And these, I don't know if y'all have been to Big Life Journal, but these are journals for kids to, again, these are the moments, especially for my preteen daughter who's going through big life changes. So these journals are awesome. So this one's for my 4th grader. And I like this one because my journal buddy is, guess who? Me. So he's gonna put mommy, or he can write whatever he wants to do. We started this journal, and whenever we start, and we'll walk through this together with him, right? So it's all about self-confidence. If you've never heard of him, you should check it out. BigLifeJournal.com. All about me and my superpowers. Believe in yourself. Mistakes help you grow. Be present, grateful. He's going through the phase of where when he makes a mistake, he gets extremely angry and upset and cries. So we have to work on that because in the real world, you can't do that. But it's okay to cry. I let him know that all the time. It's okay to cry because the world says men are not supposed to, but it's okay to cry. But then we have to figure out our feelings and move on from there. So just a quick little flip through, right? So we will work through this together. It's amazing. It's gonna be awesome. So this is for my 4th grader. This one for my preteen, my 12-year-old. She literally will walk through it together. But to you, an unstoppable dreamer and creator who has the power to improve the world, we believe in you. Love it. This journal belongs to, she's gonna write her name. And then chapter 1, it all starts here. Chapter 2, exploring you, dreaming up your life. From dreams to reality, the keys to success. So this is more age appropriate for her. You generally say negative things about yourself. So she's gonna take her own self quiz, right? And then we'll work on it depending on how she feels. So it's going through all the feelings that she's going through right now and how to rewire that, right? Because her big thing is she lost one of her best friends from church. Now, when I say lost, they just moved and they live farther away, and now they no longer go to our church. And that has been so tough for her because now she's in the youth group and it's been so hard for her. But it's a growing thing, right? So again, we homeschool for our reason is to bring up leaders. So we're training her to be leaders. And guess what? Sometimes it's lonely when you're a leader, right? But also, you still have to, it's not the end of the world, right? So now I'm going to transition to the books. I got some of the books from Amazon and then thrift books. If y'all haven't heard about thrift books, y'all need to go check it out, because you can get like this book from Thrift Books, but you can tell it's from a library, but literally dirt cheap. Like, I think this costs like $5, but if you go to Amazon, it's like 20 bucks. I don't know, but you get my drift. So I'm going to kind of go through the books that we're going to be doing. So for her in our reading, I got this. So again, thrift books, if you haven't, check them out, because you can save lots of money. And then another tip, guys, if y'all have not got on Teachers Pay Teachers, TPT, oh my goodness, it's not just for teachers, it's for homeschool mamas too. And what I did is I went through and looked up all these books, and I went and got novel studies. So it actually helps you with an outline of the book through a novel study. So you're learning with that. And again, it's dirt cheap. And you just print it out and go from there. So we're gonna do Chains by Laurie Haas Anderson, The Hunger Games, Brown Girl Dreaming, Animal Farm, The Giver. Let's see, where else is she picked one? What did I do? I have one. I don't know what I did with it. Anyways, she picked to start first. A Wrinkle in Time. I have that book too, but I don't know where it's at right now. So A Wrinkle in Time. She wanted to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and print out, because I already purchased it off of Teachers Pay Teachers. And we're going to do A Wrinkle in Time novel study. That's what we're going to do first. So we'll read the book together. She'll read some on her own. We'll read together, and we'll go from there. Where the Sidewalk Ends. This was my favorite book. I loved poems and stuff as a kid. So to get to share with her this poetry, I got this one from Thrift Books as well. And it's not the best condition, guys. Look, it's all torn, but who cares? It still basically gets to the point. We're going to read these poems together. They're short, they're quirky, it's awesome. So different styles of poetry. And I love poetry, and I'm glad we're going to share that together. And then the last book I got that we're going to do for reading is Through My Eyes. So I tried to get a poetry book, and then we're doing a lot of biographies, autobiographies, and then some just interesting reads for her age group. I got this just because she is very smart. She's the one that actually edits my videos, guys. I love it, having my 12-year-old edit my videos. I don't have to do anything. I don't even know how she learned how to do it. But again, for those who are skeptical about homeschooling, guys, I mean, I have a master's degree, but not in all the stuff that I'm teaching, right? And I don't remember half of it, but my kids are super smart. And all you have to do is believe in yourself and believe in your kids, put it in God's hands, and go from there. So we got everything you need to ace computer science and coding in one foot book. So I have this series. I have the American history, English language, world history, and math. And this one I'm adding to our collection. And then just because my daughter started out wanting to be a astronaut, so I got Black Women in Science, but she no longer wants to be an astronaut because she has a fear of heights. How she got that? She went to Six Flags with her friend, and she swears she blacked out on a roller coaster. I don't know. But anyways, I'm not going to force her. But if she changes her mind, great. She's going to probably be something very technical, which is cool. I got this, Roman numerals 1 to MM. So it'll help us out. I'm literally going to have to look up what some of the codes stand for, because they don't really tell you what it is, but it's all good. So we're going to go over this with my 4th and with my 12th grader. This is what I'm really excited about, guys. So I got each one of us a binder. So excuse the wrinkle paper sound because I haven't opened it. But we are diving heavy into money and finance this year because my daughter is going to start a business doing something. So that's one of her projects, is literally getting her business cards, starting an LLC, all that good stuff. So I got investing for kids, how to save, invest, and grow money. So I'm super excited to dive into this with her. The investment world is so fun. It's confusing, whatever, but I have my license in investing, so it's gonna be cool to actually have her pick out a stock and us follow it and go from there. I got this How Money Works book from D&K from Amazon, so we'll go through that, and how to start your own business. So this is gonna be a class together, the business, money, and investing. So that's gonna be one of her electives this year. So open this real quick. So we're all gonna do this. These are my fourth grader. So he's green. They didn't have blue, so I got purple because she next best thing is purple, and I got myself a black one. So let's take a sneak peek into this and see what we're working with. So like I said, I'm excited about this part and learning, having my kids learn. We're going to go to the bank, open up a bank account, all that good stuff. So this gives you some things, some decals to stick on. So of course we're going to go over emergency fund. I might actually have some mock bills for them so they can learn how to do that. Dining out, health, gifts, savings, all that good stuff. So that's what comes in here. Then when you open it a little further, it has this, so you can actually put it together. It has a little tracker, so she's gonna actually learn how to balance her books like a checkbook, right, with her bank account. And then here are the little pockets that the money's gonna go in. So I'm gonna I'm gonna get some cash. So we'll start out probably with 100. So I do actually pay my daughter to edit my videos. So with the cash she's making, she now can make executive decisions on her own on what she wants to do with that money. First and foremost, we are going to show her how to tithe or give back to the church first, and allocate next your savings. Save yourself first, right? After you pay God, you're gonna pay yourself, and then next you can do whatever. So that's what we're gonna go. So we'll actually come up with a formula. I'm pretty sure in the How Money Works book, it's gonna tell us a formula on what to use. So again, this is cute. So she can keep her money here. I no longer am gonna hold it. She can put whatever she wants to Christmas on here, whatever she wants to spend her money on. But again, focusing on emergency fund, savings, tithing, and then gifts, and then whatever. So super excited to dive into that. And we're all gonna do this together. We're gonna sit down before we go into that class, and we're gonna dive into it. Now my son's not gonna be doing the class, but he's gonna learn Basic Money 101 in his version. So he's still learning how, he's good at math, but he still gets confused sometimes on coins, but that's okay. That's just where we're at. So that's basically it on all of the items that I have. All right, so again, there you have my mini haul. I'm gonna link pretty much everything in the description box. Teachers Pay Teachers, thrift books, Amazon, I think that's it. But as you can see, it's a lot. I'm excited about this school year. And again, my goal is to, kind of help guide. Now, again, I'm in the state of Texas, which is when it comes to homeschooling, it's not as strict as other states. So be sure to check your states out before you even dive into anything on how to, if you're looking into homeschooling, make sure you follow the rules of your state, because you can get in a lot of trouble. And Texas, we don't have to keep any documentation as long as we're teaching them the basics that they hand out. But like me, I document everything, because you never know with, when they want to change their mind or whatever. So I'm fully documented on my kids. This is the first year where we're actually going to be doing real grades for my 7th grader. Because in my opinion, elementary really doesn't count, because when you're filling out your transcript, they don't go as far back as elementary. They don't care. They care with you grasp moving forward. So 7th grade through 12, we will be documenting grades. I'm actually going to use Homeschool Planet this year to document all of my daughter's grades, so that way it makes an easy transcript for me. So again, if you're like what you saw, I will be having little sprinkles of homeschool things throughout. Again, as a homeschool mom, hopefully you're not beating yourself up, and you have an outlet. My outlet is planning, so that's why I have this this YouTube channel is for my outlet of planning. So, and it does help my daughter get better with her editing skills, so she can be able to use that on her resume, or her transcripts, or whatever she decides to do. It will look good on her. So she actually was the reason why I started a YouTube video, because it's going to help her in the long run. So anywho, hopefully you enjoyed and you literally look into some of the savings on thrift books, teacher pay teachers. And again, check out the Amazon links. I don't get, you don't get penalized, or you don't have to pay anything for that. I just get a slight commission if you click on the Amazon links. But again, the stuff the little change I make off of Amazon, it goes back into this channel anyways, through my planning or through homeschooling. So anyways, like I like to say in my planning channels, let's go out and let's make it a good day. If you're homeschooling, let's go out and let's make it a good year. But don't forget to hit that like button, click that subscribe, and hit that bell, so that way you'll be notified every time I make a video. Take care.